Hey, Beth. It's Jamie. That's me here. Listen, we are back for another episode of Court is Messy. Okay? Listen, we're about to get into my favorite judge. Okay? Period. So let's go ahead and get into some things. Make sure that you guys are liking up the video. Okay? And we're going to see what my girl, Judge Hayward, got to say. And it's on P. All right? Let us go and get into it, honey. Without further ado, let's check it out.
Gibson, Adrika Gibson.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ms. Gibson, you're before the court on case 2021 CR 05972 for speeding 35 plus miles an hour over the limit. You're on case 2022 CR 06344 for count 1, battery, family violence, count 2, battery, count 3, simple battery, family violence, count 4, simple battery, and count 5, simple battery, family violence. You're on case 2022 CR 06345 for count 1, driving on a suspended or revoked license, count 2, no license, count 3, suspended registration, count.
See this right here, up in here, this whole hand thing. See, already I would have to say something to Miss Girl. Pick your head up. Pick your head up in my courtroom, little girl. Okay? Don't be already approaching my courtroom like you bored. You the one was over there shaking and moving. Don't play with me in here.
4, no tag, expired or invalid tag, count 5, speeding 26 to 30 miles per hour over, and count 6, child restraint violation. And Ms. Gibson, I'm gonna just tell you, you should have had your bond revoked
12
after the second case.
Ooh.
You should be back in jail now. Because one of the provisions of bond is to not get new charges.
Yeah, get that hand up off their head.
So somehow you escaped that, but I would have done a bond revocation if I was aware of it.
Come on, Your Honor.
It doesn't appear that you have an attorney, but I'm going to tell you each one of these charges carries 12 months to serve, and I could run them consecutively, meaning you could get more than 12 months to serve. Do you wish to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Gibson, at the appropriate time, I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. White, and he'll speak to you about your charges.
11 minutes later.
All right, so next.
Your Honor. Ma'am.
Yes, Ms. Gibson.
Can I go, if I go ahead, can I just go ahead and plead to my case instead of waiting on the lawyer?
Oh, no, Ms. Gibson. That would make no sense. First of all, you're looking at multiple years. So if you want to spend 4 or 5 years in jail, that's up to you, but I don't think it's recommended to do that without the advice of an attorney. So I don't know what you got that is holding you up so fast that you're going to trade years of your life because you got to do something right now.
Come on, Your Honor.
No, ma'am, I'm just at work.
Okay. You know, you had court today. If you needed to take the day off, you should have done that. I'm making it easy for everybody by doing it by video, but if you need to exchange some personal time for what you're about to do, that's on you. But that's adult thinking. So you still thinking about like the person who got these 3 cases. Adult thinking would have been, do I need to take the day off or use some personal time? Because I'm gonna have to handle my business. Now, like I said, on the table is multiple years. So you want to trade that for the next 5 minutes of your job?
Come on.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So I suggest if you need to go talk to your manager and tell them that you got something going on and you need to take some personal time, I suggest you do that, and we'll be right back.
All right.
I'm
gonna need these people to grow up, and I said that out loud purposefully.
20 minutes
Please
later.
grow the hell up.
For the case ending in 5972, the solo speeding case, that's going to be a NOLO plea.
All right.
For the case ending in 6344, that's going to be a guilty plea to counts 1 and 5. And for the case ending in 6345, that's going to be a NOLO plea to count 1, count 4, count 5, and count 6, Your Honor.
Ms. Gibson, raise your right hand for me.
Child, this is some messy shit.
You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Gibson, you're before the court on 3 separate cases, represented by Mr. Justin White on each of those cases. The first case is 2021 CR 05972. Tadrika Riajanesia Gibson, speeding 35 plus miles an hour. You're entering a plea of NOLO on the case 2022 CR 06344 for count 1 battery, count 2 battery, count 1 battery family violence, count 2 battery, count 3 simple battery family violence, count 4 simple battery, and count 5 simple battery. You're entering a plea of guilty. Guilty to counts 1 and 5, counts 2, 3, and 4 will merge by entering a plea on the case 2022 CR 06345 driving on a suspended or revoked license, no license, suspended registration, no tag, expired or valid tag, speeding 26 to 30 miles per hour over the limit, and child restraint violation. You're entering a plea of no load to counts 1, 4, 5, and 6. Counts 2 and 3 will not be no pros. All right, factual basis and recommendation, please.
Yes, Your Honor. On May 1st of 2021, an officer observed a motor vehicle operated by the defendant, Ms. Gibson, traveling at 98 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. The state is recommending a 12-month probation, a $500 fine, driver improvement course, 20 hours of community service, and the probation may terminate upon completion. For the case ending in
you got 3 cases,
06344, on October 30th of 2021 in Jonesboro, Georgia, upon the officer's arrival, made contact with the victim, Mr. Michael Bryant, who advised that he was in a physical altercation with his live-in girlfriend and the mother of his child, the defendant, Ms. Gibson. He advised she threw a can of strawberry Rita at him, which missed. Then she threw the child's toy at him, a bowl, spoon, and fork as he walked down the stairs, that she swung on him and scratched him on the side of his face. The state is recommending for count 1, 12 months to
She
serve,
looking like
2
I'll do that
days, a
shit
weekend is
again.
okay,
Ooh.
a $500 fine, 50 hours of community service, family violence intervention program, and no contact with the victim, Mr. Michael Bryant.
All right, next case.
On September 25th of 2022, an officer was on patrol where he observed a motor vehicle that was being operated by the defendant, Ms. Gibson, traveling at a high rate of speed, 75 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. The officer initiated a traffic stop. When the vehicle stopped, Ms. Gibson jumps out of the vehicle.
And left her baby in the car?
No, I didn't do that.
You grabbed the baby when you ran?
My kids actually got out of the car. We were at the gas station.
Oh, so y'all was all fugitives.
Not you call the
No,
baby's
when
fugitives,
I
Your
pulled
Honor.
into the gas station instead of on the side of the road.
Go ahead, Ms. Jean-Pierre.
All right, it was determined that the defendant did not have a valid driver's license, nor was the vehicle that she was operating have valid registration. Additionally, the officer observed that the 3 children that were in the back seat were not properly secured in the car seat.
How would they
The
know if the
2-year-old
babies
sitting
were
in
properly
The
secured?
2-year-old was sitting in the car seat,
How would they know if the babies were properly secured if she's saying they got out the damn car? Which one is it? Somebody lying.
properly secured in registration. Additionally, the officer observed that the 3 children that were in the back seat were not properly secured in the car seat. The 2-year-old was sitting in the
Must be because
the
they got
2-year-old was
out.
sitting in the car seat, but was
Oh.
not strapped in.
Oh, okay.
How old are the other children? Do we know?
10 and 7.
So all 3 of them should have been in some form of restraint in the backseat.
They were in the back seat. It was the 2-year-old.
Miss Gibson, it's not going to help you to keep popping off because by law, until your child is 85 pounds, they're supposed to be in a child restraint booster seat in the back seat and strapped in. So you had a 10 and a 7. I'm sure neither one of them were 85 pounds. So you just keep popping off, but you're not making your situation better because you're still wrong as to
And where's your attorney?
So just be quiet. I'm going to acknowledge that you was just going through something during that period of time. Because like I said, your bond should have been revoked after the second case. But let's just say you was going through something. Don't erase that from my mind by keeping popping off. Because I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Go ahead, Ms. Jean-Pierre.
Oh, yes, right. So she was taken into custody, and I think her children were left with their mother. The state is recommending for count 1, 12 months to serve 2 days, the balance to be probated, a $500 fine. Count 2 to be no pros. Count 3 to be no pros. Count 4 to be a $100 fine, and count 5, 12 months probation, $300 fine. It can terminate upon completion, Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry, and $50 for count 6.
Mr. White, I'm sure you have something to tell me about Miss Gibson and her
Please
circumstances
do, because
at
she
the
need
time
to
of
shut
these
the hell up.
3 interesting
Digging
cases.
her hole.
No, Your Honor. We just asked that you accept the negotiated plea.
Damn, you ain't
All
got nothing to
let
say?
me do a little figuring here. All right. So let's go. So, ma'am, On the case where you were going 98 miles per hour in a 65, I'm going to accept your plea of NOLO. I'll send you to pay a fine in the amount of $500. That's going to be $737.50 with the surcharges. You're also to take a driver improvement course. All right. You're going to do 20 hours of community service. And once you've completed the community service, the payment, and the driver improvement course, your probation will terminate on that case. All right. On the case 2022 CR
The
063.
crazy thing for me is this bitch was speeding, got pulled over, and got all these additional charges added on her with these kids. Girl, a mess.
4 on count 1. It's 12 months to serve
And
2
then this
days.
hand going up.
Those
You the
2
one that
days can
did
be
the
served on a
crime?
weekend.
Your Honor, I
Yes.
do apologize. I just saw this message, but the victim, Mr. Bryant, I believe is on and wanted to make. Was that this case?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
this case. Raise
Okay.
your right hand, Mr. Bryant. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true.
That's your baby
Yes,
daddy.
ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Go ahead, sir. Tell me what you want me to know.
Well, she's my child's mother, and I would have to have some form of contact with
No, you
her
wouldn't,
to.
sir. Let me disabuse you of that. If y'all haven't had these children in marriage, or if you weren't married soon after the birth of the children, and if you haven't gone to superior court and legitimized the children, no, you do not in fact have to have contact. The only contact you're required to have under those circumstances is you can pay child support. You can send it through child support enforcement, or you can send it
Ooh,
child
you
support
saw her
money
put the camera
only.
down
No
like, boo.
contact, no talking, no baby I love you, none of that stuff through the mail at the home where the children reside. So no, sir, you do not have to have contact. But go ahead, continue.
Well, being a black man and raising a black son, I would.
Well, being
I
a black
don't-
man raising a black son, you should have married the mother.
I mean-
and
Ooh,
or you
come on,
should
Your
go to
Honor.
court
Come
and get the
on.
child,
Your Honor, but
and the
understand
child
the
should be
Don't
legally yours.
fight with my
So
judge.
until such time as that child is legally yours,
Sir, do not. Don't push back on my judge. Did you see just what happened to your baby mama? I bet you be quiet. Okay? Don't scoot back just a little bit. Okay? Your phone giving a little blurry anyway. Scoot back.
it's biological, I don't care about. Until the child is legally yours, I don't have to consider any of this.
So you would rather see young black men steady grow up with fathers?
No,
fathers
what
What
I
you
would
not gonna
rather
do is
see
play
is
in her
young black
face
men
about
do it the
black.
right way. Either have a
Yes,
good
I understand.
relationship with the mama and
Right.
marry the mama and be in the home and
Yeah.
take care of their children.
Eat 'em up,
or
Your Honor.
go be legally bound to
Come
their
on.
children through the courts if they can't live with the mama, and make sure that if something should happen to them, then their children are taken care of and provided for under whatever is legally available to them because their parent did the right
90% of
thing.
them married.
Eat him up, Your Honor. Because my thing is this, Boogie Dookie. Okay? Why back Ben? We have a question. Why you ain't get them motherfucking kids or your kid when she had to have somebody come and get them kids when she got arrested? Why they went to her mama? That's what my judge is talking about.
So what you're not gonna do, sir?
Come on.
What you're not gonna do is come in here telling me
And
about what a
overtalk.
black man needs to be. I've been black a long time, sir. I know I'm older than you and your baby mama. Probably put your ages together. I'm that age. So
Come
let
on.
me tell you
Come
something.
on.
When
Come
you
on.
want to do
Eat.
something the right way,
Eat, Your
do it the
Honor.
right way. But what you're not gonna do is play on my sympathy, talk about you don't want a black man to raise his son. If you wanted to raise your son the right way, you should have done it the right way from the beginning. You out here having 3 kids with this woman, and then y'all can't even get along enough to raise the child. So what you ain't gonna do, sir, is bring that foolishness to me.
Come on, Your Honor.
Now you
Cause
gonna
see, you can run them. Oh, my judge eyes got big as hell. We see each other. Okay, girl. Cause listen, it's given. You can run them motherfucking games on Miss Gibson all you want to, but what you not gonna do is sit up here and try Judge Tammy Long Hayward. I'm not playing that on today or tomorrow. Okay? I know that's why he want to sit up there and try to pull a black card. Black man this, black man that. Okay? He about the type of man to be watching that red pill, blue pill, and all that other stuff. You a Kevin Samuels type of man, ain't you? That's the type of content you be into, don't you? Eat him up again, Your Honor, because he ain't got no power up in this courtroom, period. Who got the power? You got the power. Let him know what the hell going on up in here.
I'm talking.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else you need to say to me about what I need to do when you didn't do what you were supposed to do to legitimize your children? Anything else you need to say to me about my responsibilities to your children? Anything else? What you need to do is help her pay some of this money when she was wilding out, because probably you had something to do with some of that she was going
Yes,
through.
ma'am. Thank you.
So you might
Period.
want to scrape together the money to help her take care of your black son.
Ooh. We can't hear
Don't
you.
take
You're
me
on
there,
mute.
sir.
You're
Because
on
I
mute.
advocate every single day for men to be good fathers. And you gonna tell me you ain't done nothing you supposed to do, but you gonna tell me I got a responsibility to your children? No, sir, I do not. I got a responsibility to the law. And you talking and I can't hear none of it because you muted.
Ooh, ate him down.
Ma'am,
That's
can,
my
can,
judge.
can you ignore him now? Please?
Yes,
That's
ma'am. I'll be more than
my
happy to do that.
judge.
I'll be more than happy to
Ma'am,
do that.
Ooh,
So
muted him
back
right
to where I
back.
was.
Bye, Felicia.
So on the 12 months to serve 2 days, you can serve it on a weekend. Balance will be probated to pay $500. That's
Look, now he want to leave after being disrespected and embarrassed. And honestly, Miss Tadrika Gibson, girl, I don't even know how you let that man climb on top of you, bitch, and get you. Girl, shut the hell up, Jami. You need to hush. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Hush your mouth now. Okay? Be that girl did what she wanted to do. Okay? Maybe he ain't look like that when she got with him. You probably. Oh, let me shut up. Go ahead.
$137.50 with the surcharges. And the 50 hours of community service, you're to take a family violence intervention program, and you're to have no contact with Michael Bryant. And Mr. Michael Bryant is not, you are the legal parent of the children. So if you do not want Mr. Bryant to have contact with his children, that's up to you.
That's like $2,000 worth of fine.
Hold on, we're getting it. Yeah, it's about that. Hold on. And so let me tell you how much it's going to be with the surcharges. So what I calculate is it's $2,891.25 with the surcharges. All right. Now, Ms. Gibson, now that we back on track, I understand. Like I said, there's sometimes when people go through some things. You got me? But you
Yes.
see the consequences of you
Your
can't ride
actions.
fast with your babies in the car. That's just, I mean, you might have been leaving a situation, but you always got to make sure your babies are safe. That's your primary job as a mom. You get me?
Yes.
They didn't
Yes.
ask to be here, but when we bring them here, it's our responsibility to make sure they are safe.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I see you working. I see you trying to do. So I'm trying to give you as much of a, consideration as I can.
Yes.
But let's just be the last time we meet like this, okay?
It will. Yes, ma'am. Thank
All right.
you.
All right. I hope Miss Gibson gets it together and she never got to be down in this space ever again, especially with that raggedy ass baby daddy, honey. Good luck, Miss Gibson, honey. I'm glad you're not locked up so you can be there for them kids. Hopefully you're able to go ahead and get them fines taken care of and get you a reasonable payment plan or whatever, okay? Make sure you take your classes and stuff, honey, and go on knock out the little community service or whatnot, all right? Well, either way, honey, good luck. That is all that I got. Leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on this particular episode, honey. I am JamiThatsMe. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to